Hey guys, welcome back to another video and to the first episode of a series where you give me photo ideas, I put them into this wheel, and whatever it lands on, I gotta create a creative, interesting photo out of, and some of these look pretty challenging. Without further ado, let's get into the photo suggestion for today's episode. Phone reflections. There's a lot of cool stuff I have in mind for this. I think it can be really cool if executed properly and done well. I'm glad that it's not an overly difficult one like some of the others on here are, which you will see me get to eventually in episodes to come. But for now, let's get started. So a lot of the photo ideas that I originally had for this episode required a lot more planning than I originally thought. So today we're not going to be venturing very far away from where we are right now. There's a really cool pathway near here that goes all the way up, and I'm hoping to get a really cool shot with me on the path, and then you can see all the way down it with, of course, a nice little phone reflection underneath like that. It should hopefully be cool. If this isn't seasonal fashion, I don't know what is. Because if you guys don't know, I'm from Australia, and right now we're experiencing one of the hottest heat waves like ever. And I'm in all black, hoodie, pants. Let's go. So what I'm going to do for these phone reflections is I'm going to use an old iPhone and place it at the bottom of the lens and hopefully get a nice reflection coming off the bottom of the picture, which will look sick. So I just realized that I originally wanted to take this photo portrait ways, but my tripod does not tilt 90 degrees. What? I've had this tripod for around 2 years, and I did not realize that you can put it 90 degrees that way because there's a little slit in it. Are you actually kidding me? Okay, just disregard it. So what I am gonna have to figure out is how I'm gonna get a phone to sit there underneath so we can get the reflection. I think it's time for a test photo. Okay. Oh my god, that's so sick. I think we're about ready to give this an actual shot now. The camera shooting portrait, but the phone here on a tripod giving it a nice reflection. I think we got it. Finally. Oh my goodness, it is that hot right now. But take a look at the unedited, raw photo that we got. I'm extremely happy how these photos turned out, or should I say this photo, because the last one was the perfect shot that I was looking for. It is quite a bit of a setup, but the photo is 100% worth it. I've only been out here for about an hour-ish, and most of that, the majority, 45 minutes of that, was probably the setup and also filming the behind the scenes of it. Okay, so I've got the photo up in editing now, the perfect shot. It's looking pretty good already, but there's just a few things I want to mess around with, the colors and the reflection and stuff like that. Now I'm going to bump up the saturation. As you can see, it's really bringing the greens out because they're the most prominent color. So what I want to do also is mess around with the white balance, because I want this to kind of have it like an autumn feel, because there's two extremes to that. So I'm gonna just drag it a little bit this way, and it makes it a lot warmer now, doesn't it? I don't have the warm feel in the greens because they're still quite green. So what I'm gonna do is just drag them and the yellows all the way over to the orange side. So now it's got a really autumny feel. Okay, so I've got, it's kind of what I wanted it to be, but just with the reflection now, I want to bring the reflection out a bit more. So I'm going to grab a radial filter and pop it here so it's just affecting the reflection, and then I'm going to bump the exposure so you can see it a bit more. Maybe some clarity, there we go. So now the reflection's a lot more prominent now, which is looking good. Alright, I think we're about done. I think I'm really liking that image. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the first episode of Photo Crazy, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the photo using phone reflections. It was a lot of fun, it really was. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna try and upload an episode every single week, so stay tuned next week for the second episode of Photo Crazy. I'll see you guys then. Have a great week. Peace.